In 2010, a gold and copper mine in Chile collapsed, trapping 33 miners underground. At first, the men had to survive off of only a spoon of tuna and 2 cookies a day, which soon turned into 1 cookie every 3 days. One man experienced temporary blindness. Tension between the men grew, and the body odor got so bad that one miner said it smelt worse than dying corpses. It took 69 days for the men to be rescued. In 1961, Leonid Rogozov went on a 12-person expedition to the Antarctic. As time went on, he began to feel ill. He realized it was appendicitis, a condition that could be life-threatening if left untreated. Being the only physician on the trip, he knew he would have to handle it himself. He made his fellow explorers surgical assistants and got to work, using his sense of touch to guide him instead of sight, and taking breaks every couple of minutes to prevent blacking out. After 2 hours, he successfully removed the inflamed appendix and stitched his wound closed. When he was young, Greek philosopher Diogenes' personality wasn't anything extraordinary, but once he moved to Athens, he started to adopt a new, eccentric personality. He lived as a homeless beggar, wanting to rely on others' charity. He willingly threw away all he possessed, except for a few rags to cover his naked body, and a wooden bowl for food and drink, which he discarded once he realized he could just use his hands. Diogenes frequently attended Plato's classes, eating as loudly as he could in order to disturb the lectures. He showed little respect for social conventions and was known to masturbate and pee in public, including on Plato's seat in his own academy. It's said that when Alexander the Great visited him while he was resting in the sun and asked if he could do anything for the philosopher, Diogenes said, "Yes, you could move out of my light." In 2007, 75-year-old Mona Shaw walked into a Comcast office and smashed everything in sight with a hammer because she was fed up with the terrible customer service. Shaw arranged for Comcast to install its phone, cable, and internet service. The Comcast installer showed up 2 days after the scheduled date and didn't even finish the installation. After that, Comcast cut all service at Shaw's home. Shaw and her husband go to Comcast's office and request a manager. They were promised one would be there shortly, but after waiting 2 hours, they were told that the manager had left for the day. After days of frustration, she returned to the office, hammer in hand, and smashed their keyboard, phone, and monitor, while repeatedly asking, "Do I have your attention now?" She was fined $345, banned from the Comcast office for a year, and switched to Verizon and DirecTV for her phone and TV service.